Hi, I'm Aidan Van Claveren, and this is assignment 3 for Big Data Technologies, which involves building a data analysis pipeline. So I'm just going to run through all the steps that we had to do for this assignment. So basically, the first step was to do a couple of queries. We're just counting the number of rows in each of the tables. I'm just going to start with the all sessions raw table, since basically it's the same query, just swap the where it's pulling from. And as you can see here, that's the total count. The next step was to show the min and max date. We can do that through this query here. Here we're just passing the dates, year, month, day, and then casting the date as a string, and then moving into the column values, min date and max date. So you can see the results from that here as well. Next step was to show the total unique number of visitors, and then to also count the page views. So that's shown here. We can see the total page views in this column and the total unique visitors in the next column. Next is just to show the total unique visitors by referring site. So we do that through this query. We basically just want to select the channel grouping and then count distinct visitors and then total to the total. And then basically what we're doing is we're grouping by the channel because we want that to be where everything's grouped by, and we order by descending, so it goes from top to bottom in terms of which ones search most, search more. So as we can see, organic search is first, then direct, referral, and so on and so forth. Next, we just want to show the unique product names in alphabetical order. So basically, we just have to select distinct V2 product names as products, and it should auto list it in alphabetical order. Oh, sorry, I've missed one part. I forgot the order by clause. Here we go. Yeah, sorry, that should set it in alphabetical order. So next was just to check if there's any duplicates in the data. So to look at the all sessions raw table, we can look at the individual entries from just running this query. As you can see, there's this one counts the number of duplicates. And basically we can also use this clause to show the difference between how many duplicates and how many are unique. So basically we're just counting the distinct ones as distinct rows and then just counting the total rows. So as you can see from this, there's a difference of, like if you subtract total rows by that, that is our count for duplicates. So basically we just want to show for the next one, the clean table of all sessions. So if we run this query, this is going to just show all of the individual ones as well. So this just shows all the distinct instances. And so to double check again to see that if there's any duplicates in this, we can run the previous query that we did before. So yeah, we're just looking at the all sessions table this time. And from the results, we can see that the distinct rows equals the total rows, meaning that there are no duplicates in the data. So the next query to do is to list the 5 products with the most views, and then count the number of times the product was viewed in descending order. And yeah, we only want the top 5 products. So as we see, we're grabbing the product name, some of the page views that from this table, and then we're grouping by the product name and ordering by page views descending. So as we can see here, this only includes the top 5, and we see that Google Men's 100% cotton is the top product, and as you can just see from the list, next 3 as well. So the next query to do was to show the so there's no double count, so we just want to find basically we're just counting the page views, the product name. So yeah, instead of this is because we're just counting, this is just a count this time. So the previous one was to total up. So every view from the same person, we're just counting once. And so it's to show you how many unique views there are just in this table. So what we're going to do with the next part is to basically just pick all the same units as the previous query, but we also want to add a count for the total units purchased. they're all ordered. So we can see that here. So they're the total viewed, and you can see how many units from the views have basically become a purchase. So the next stage of this query is to, so the next part, we basically want to include an average amount. So all we're doing is dividing total units by total page views, and we can see the, basically the, how much is purchased per order. So the next part is to basically schedule all our tasks into a pipeline. So we want to make all these queries operate and basically show in Google Cloud. So first I'm just going to show you that they're actually there, and I'll show you the pipeline. So as you can see, the queries are run. You get the results here for the queries that we need to put on there. Same thing here. Same thing here. So we're getting all those results retrieved, and they're auto refresh each day. So yeah, I'm just going to show you the Airflow DAG process. So we can see here, this is the one we use for the Airflow process. So essentially it's just running and operating every day. And I'll show you the script in a second, but yeah, I can even refresh it now and it should run with no errors. And yeah, we can see it run in real time. So these just tick over every time the green box checks, and you can see the ordering of my things. So I've ordered it basically to do the first query first, second query next, third query afterwards, and then the last part of the assignment as the last final step. While that's loading, I'll just go and explain the script. So this is the script, basically just importing all the modules and basically what we're planning to use. So to do this, we basically need to get the date, time when we want to basically start this process. You can see that down here. It's just happening over here. And we have yesterday's date, so we can basically find out that. And then these are the tables that we're basically trying to get the, where we're trying to store the query result in. So this is where they are in Google Cloud, as I just showed you. These are the queries we're running, so they're just stored there in the variable. The source is, this is the assignment, so we're basically going to this area. And the destination is, we're also saving in the bucket. That's for the later step. So that's just where we're trying to save the results of the last query into the our bucket that we've created. So as you can see, we're just creating a DAG. We've named it order DAG just because we're ordering all the stuff. Simplicity, you have a start and an end of the process, and we're naming it. So the first one is the first query we're doing. As you can see here, it's Bigquery. Then we've got basically it's querying the first query, which is this, that's the variable. And then we're just chucking it into the first table, and it will be created there. And then everything else just as standard. So this one's just doing the second query. This one's doing the second table. This one's doing the third query, and then the third table. And so this is the last assignment. I'll just chuck it now before the visualization, just because we're already there. So yeah, this is just, so when we're trying to store the results of the query inside the table, sorry, inside of storage. So basically we just want to use the Bigquery to cloud storage operator. I've just named the task as BQ extracts. And so what we're doing is we're going from our source to destination with no compression and in CSV format. And we can see that the source and the destination is this is the source I'm copying from, and the destination where I'm saving it. And so this last stage is just basically just ordering the pipeline. So we're going from start, the first query to the second query to the third, then to the extraction, and then we stop the process. And this already includes happening every single day. As you can see in the DAG, the date time is time delta days equals 1. So every time at midnight, it will just refresh and commit the DAG again. So yeah, as we can see, yeah, it's all run through. That's just proof that the DAGs work, and I'll just continue to operate on this basis. So the last step was to basically create a visual what's it called? Just a table, a visualization in Data Studio. So this is my dashboard. As you can see, I've got the total count, total page views, bar chart representing the unique visitors by referring site, and the highly viewed products, and the table name of the 5 products that we listed from before. So basically, it's interactive as well. You can make it more. So if I click this, for example, it's going to show me this from here, because these two interact the same. They're from the same, basically data. So just to get rid of that, make it go back to normal, I just unclick it and it goes back to normal. But yeah, other than that, this one's not really connected to the other one, so you can basically just isolate it by clicking it. But otherwise, at least for this assignment, it's not really connected to the rest of the PowerPoint. So yeah, it has no effect on the rest of it. Otherwise, yeah, that's this assignment completed. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thanks for listening.